When I became really poorly, my husband got the outreach team to come in, and they were coming in, and then it was decided that I needed to come into hospital. So it was the outreach team that dealt with things, and because I wouldn't come willingly, then we had to have doctors and coming in, and they sectioned me, so I had to come in. My time on Ward 7, well, when I first came in, I just found it really, really scary. I wasn't feeling well at all, really depressed and frightened, really frightened when I first came in. But then, I was helped by the staff, encouraged to talk about my fears and what was frightening me. And then gradually, I started to feel a bit more settled.
And I think when you were poorly, Jenny, it was medication as well. We constantly remind. Can you remember us reminding you what medicines you had?
That's right.
And what it was for?
Yeah, I was given medication. Yeah. Yes, I was given medication and told why I was having it. And I was so thankful to be on that medication, because you begin to start to feel a little bit more settled and calmer. When my consultant suggested ECT, I was really frightened, because I'd heard such frightening stories about it. But the team came up to see me on the ward, the anaesthetist and one of the nurses, and they explained, what would happen, how I'd be given an anaesthetic, a general anaesthetic, and they sort of put my mind at ease. But I think from perhaps from the second treatment, I began to feel better in myself. I felt as though it was really helping me, to get better. And then when I think I had 8 treatments altogether, and after the 8th, I felt so much better, felt more myself, and ready to go home. I was frightened of going home.
You were?
I was really frightened of going home, but after I'd finished the ECT, I knew I was ready to go home, and I wanted to go home. The ECT made such a difference. It really accelerated my recovery, and it wasn't scary. The team down there was so nice. One of the nurses held my hand while they were giving me a general anaesthetic. And then you woke up in the recovery room with a cup of tea and some biscuits, and lovely nurses there, to reassure you. So yeah, I would really recommend, if somebody is recommended to have ECT, they ought to go ahead and have it, because it really does work.
The little things like diet and fluid increases. I think at one time Jennifer was a little bit sort of preoccupied with something else, what was going on, and that lessened a bit. She was engaging a bit more with us. She remembered her names at that point. So all those little things that added to.
Yes, I did, didn't I?
And even your husband, when he visited, he'd come and say, she's getting there, she's getting a bit better.
Yeah, because at first I found it difficult talking to my husband. I couldn't concentrate, I just wasn't there really. But yes, it did improve, after the ECT treatment. I could engage more in conversation, and yes, he did notice a difference. My psychiatric nurse came in to me yesterday, and he said, I feel as though I'm intruding. He says, because you seem so well. And I said, no, you're not intruding. It's comforting to know that you are going to be coming in. I just need that at the moment. And he's lovely. He's very supportive, so.
And that makes a difference, that continuity, doesn't
it? It does. Yeah. And he said to me, if you start to feel ill again, go straight to your GP and they'll get in touch with Linebrook. and then he'd come and see me. I should have done that when I felt myself going down bank. I think really the ECT seemed to be the turning point, and I recovered quite quickly then. I could feel myself rising up again, you know, with each treatment. And he did give me the choice of having some more, but I felt as though I was there. I didn't need any more. I really knew that, you know. Yeah. And I'm just so thankful, you know, to all the staff on Ward 7. You know, I've been helped so much, and you know, it's just brought me. I found myself again, and I never thought I would. That's all I can say.
Done really well, Jen.